Thanks, Ken, Clerk Burke and Clerk Palmieri, and the entire task force. I've been labeled a lot of things around the country for what we're trying to do for victims of fraudulent guardianships and conservatorships and other atrocities committed by the predatory legal community, litigators. My name's Rick Black. My wife and I founded SEER. It's a nonprofit about 3 years ago. We counsel over 4,000 cases in the last 3 years, actually the last 8 years, because we started working on this well before we formed our foundation. What we're demanding this task force to address are exceptions. Judges who routinely demonstrate poor judgment, they're human, just like us, and predatory attorneys who have more nefarious intent. Sadly, our courtrooms too often become a lawless environment where the narcissist and sociopathic individuals find safe haven. You can't manage exceptions without data, and that requires everyone in the system embrace transparency. The bar is demanding more confidentiality and privacy. Digitizing the information in a statewide system, all 67 counties, is critical to provide a check and balance on what is happening routinely. The issues we want to address occur in the initial petition for guardianship or the first objection. What happens after that has a snowball effect that allows a vulnerable adult to be exploited, often for years. Judges too often entertain litigators versus demonstrating a steadfast and zealous commitment to protect the proposed ward. Our demands have not changed. Ensure transparency of these proceedings. State or federal funded trained and zealous counsel for the proposed ward, who stays as a steadfast advocate for that ward if a guardianship is established until he no longer needs it, or she, due to death or a repatriation. Adult guardianship and trust frauds are entitlement in the Florida guardianship system. Bar leadership who benefit from guardianship and trust know exactly what's wrong with this system and what needs to be fixed. However, admitting those issues or fixing those issues will diminish their ability to make limitless profits, and no member of the bar wants to impact that. The bar's reluctance is not an IQ test. Let's stop shuffling the deck chairs on the Titanic and deal with the issues. SEER will continue to demand it for all Americans and all Floridians. And I pray to God that this task force does the same. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Black.